for the land of the...
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So the Nets starting five. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Nets. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane there, hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Harris, bounce pass. Nurkic with the steal. And stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Jordan. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's Irving. Misses the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Lillard misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Here is Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the Nets with possession here after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Harden. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
And here's McCollum for 3. Not going to go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And it's Lillard missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Durant, the pass to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Here's Kanter. After the basket by Brooklyn. Simons the pass to Kanter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Simons following the basket by Blake Griffin. McCollum passes to Cantor. Shoots over Griffin. Hits it from about 6 feet away. Cantor's got his second bucket of the night.
This is the thing about Cantor. He has the size to muscle through contact and the good touch to boot.
Outside Irving. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
The pass to Simons. To the paint. Puts it up. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
27 seconds left in the first quarter. Green slams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Cantor. Fires the three. McCollum, no good. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Irving kicks to Griffin. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, up 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard.
I look to the times where
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin, Brown out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. Good on the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Cantor. Right wing. Here's Simons. He's covered by Brown. Simons, the pass to Powell. Fires the three. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Claxton. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. No good from Durant. Here's Simons. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Simons has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Brown kicks to Irving. Irving double team. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Anthony left side. Passes it to Simons. Back to Anthony. Tries from 7. Here's Cantor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A coachable kid. Cantor uses that little up fake, causes the defender to overreact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, you know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you could be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brown, the pass to Harden. Back to Brown. Harden against Powell. Harden, that's good. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Powell with the bounce pass. Anthony finds Jones. And that one's good. Lillard.
Well, off the bounce, we know he's good, but off of the kickouts, he can still get it done. That one rings true.
Now Harden. He's got 8. Brown outside. Harris looking it over. It's Harden with the drive, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Anthony.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Andre Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Jones. And McCollum subbed in for Norman Powell. Three-pointer, Lillard. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the pass to Harris. Harden trying to get open. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Lillard outside. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Harris.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 steal.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Nets leading by 9. Obs it up for Jordan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lillard with no one around. No good on the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Harden, no good. Trailblazers trail by 9. McCollum finds Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Lillard. He's got 9. Here's Covington. Lillard against Irving. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
That's the strength of Lillard's game right there. Gorgeous arc, too, on that jump shot. Up in the air a little bit more.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Lillard against Harden. And stolen by Jordan. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Think about just how much focus Lillard has every year about his drive to be one of the best guards in the league. Whether it's recognized or not by an all-star appearance really doesn't have an impact on how he approaches the game.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Irving with it. He kicks it to Durant. He dishes it to Green. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Trailblazers trail by 10. Simons the pass to Cantor. He's covered by Irving. Baseline jumper. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Nets also making a change. James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. Here's KD. Oh, that's blocked.
That's good footwork from the big man as Cantor aware defensively to get to that one.
.59 seconds left to play in the third. 2 on the clock. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And a wide open look for Irving. And the Nets miss again. Trailblazers trail by 10. Anthony finds Cantor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
The strength and skill level of Cantor just too much to handle there.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And Cantor drops them both. Nets leading by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harden. Count it. Harden's got 19 points.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
McCollum dishes to Cantor. It's stolen by Green. Jeff Green on the wing. Kicks it to Irving. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Here's Irving. Outside, Green. Jacks up a 3. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Claxton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Powell, the pass to Covington. Back to Powell. Shoots from the line. Covington's shot is off. Nets leading by 14. Irving dishes to Durant. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Had the space there, but it's offline. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Green taking his time here. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double. And there's Green on the assist from Harden.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one's good. Lillard.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Harden outside. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. So for the Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Norman Powell. And McCollum subbed in for Little. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Harris subbed in for Durant. Outside Irving. Over Lillard. And it's Irving missing. Trailblazers trail by 13 and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Harden the pass to Irving. Harden outside. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Green kicks to Irving. The 15-footer, good.
Nice mid-range J. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
Harden against Lillard. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter. There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. And stolen by Lillard. On up the court. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Harden against Lillard. Now here's Harden, guarded closely. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The putback, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Brooklyn leading by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Brooklyn.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Nets on offense. At one point, they led by 16. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Simons surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Hollis Jefferson. It's good.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Now here's Griffin. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, it's Friday night, and DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Derek Jones, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Get there.
McCollum outside. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Outside Holiday. Down low. And to Tacumbo. No good. Good D by Covington. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Again the miss by Lillard. And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's Giannis with the drive. And Covington sends it back. Takes a 3. Lillard finds Jones. Now here's Covington. McCollum outside. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. McCollum's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Nurkic with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
And the basket is good.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Stolen by Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Bucks trail by 7. Here is Forbes, 18 feet out, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Here's Simons. Powell, the pass to Cantor. Shoots over Portis. No good off the back of the rim. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. Clock at 6. Forbes the pass to Tucker. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Trailblazers leading by 5. Now here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Simons missing. Here's Connaughton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Here's Anthony after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Cantor against Portis. Cantor's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Connaughton and a wide open look for Portis. And it's all evened up. Portis has got 5 points in the quarter.
So assured. Sometimes Portis prepares himself to shoot the ball as it's coming his way.
Back to Anthony. Cantor trying to free himself up, but they recover it. Outside Anthony. Back to McCollum. Beyond the arc. Jeff Teague with the rebound. And the Bucks with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Teague finds Tucker. Back to Teague. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter. And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of the game.
And Cantor throws it down.
When you pair Cantor's strong frame with his scorer's mentality, you get a guy that loves to dunk.
Outside Teague. Outside Portis. Connaughton kicks to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Impressive at getting to the rack. Can't allow Portis to get ahead of steam like this here.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Anthony. Rebounded by the Bucks. The kick out to Teague. Pass to Nwora. Back to Teague. Here's Nwora. Inside. Here's Portis. No good with the layup.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the ball.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And what a smooth release on that shot. Melo is money in the bank from there.
Now here's Teague. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Portis, the pass to Teague. and it's slammed in by Teague.
Oh, look at the explosiveness from the little man. Teague just rises up and never stops.
Simons, the pass to Cantor. Here's Simons. Outside Anthony. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Anthony. Simons, the pass to Cantor. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Embracing physical contact on the way up. Cantor seems to enjoy scoring right on the defense.
And here is Teague. 46 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Portis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
It's Anthony with the drive. Cantor dishes to Anthony. The pass to Simons. Cantor controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Teague with the ball. To the inside. Wide open. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks.
Out of bounds.
The lead is 2, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Lillard against Holiday. From 15 feet away, and they pick up 2. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Entering the NBA, I knew he needed to develop his mid-range game. He did it, and it's opened things up for him.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 6. Here's Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open, and it's Lillard missing. Bucks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's in there. Giannis has got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Lillard scanning the floor. kicks it to Covington. Lillard against Holiday. Lillard, the pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. Shoots from 12. Good. He hits the jump shot. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Outside Holiday. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And the Bucks with possession here. A 2-point game. The Trailblazers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Simons, the pass to Cannon. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
6 to shoot. Passes it to Simons. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now, here's Teague. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. .137 left in the third quarter. Anthony, the pass to Simons. He kicks it to Cantor. Pass to Simons. Now Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the dunk by Powell.
And that's what we're used to him doing. But he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Here's Connaughton. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. A 2-point game. Powell, the pass to Simons. Knocked away. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. To the middle, out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Here's Lillard. He's got 11. And a miss there off the inbound.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Teague against Lillard. Back to Hollis Jefferson. Lillard outside. For the lead. Portland again missing. Here's Connaughton. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll get going. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
It makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
3-pointer, Lillard sinks the triple.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Milwaukee in the lead. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Giannis. Makes it off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard left side. And there's the feed to Covington. Just 5 on the clock. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Lopez with the block. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Simons, he's checked in for Lillard. Bucks leading by 3. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Giannis passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee. Here's McCollum. "11 feet out, and he hits it.
And even when you try to pressure McCollum, he stays calm. Got to like his poise to the basket out there.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Giannis high post. Covington's there. Middleton finds Giannis. It's good. Giannis has got 12 points in just the second half.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside Covington, and it's McCollum in the corner. Pass to Simons. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Anthony's checked in for Robert Covington. Norman Powell comes in for Derek Jones. And Lillard subbed in. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
He dishes it to Holiday. Down low, and Lopez throws it down.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
And it's Lillard missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Such a wide open look. And it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Milwaukee.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was a complete package.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Anthony against Giannis. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. It's money from deep.
And clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Durant. The kick out to Irving. And Jordan has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. KD finds Harris. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Durant.
Yeah, he's got those Inspector Gadget arms. I mean, they go on forever. Durant, a threat on the offensive glass, too.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Back to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on his shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
To the paint. An easy 2 points on the layup. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Here's Jordan. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. For 3, Harris, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday looking for an opening. That puts them in the lead.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden against Holiday. It's Harden with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here is Harden. Passes it to Jordan. Back to Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts at maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Now Middleton. James Harden missing on the 3. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Over Harris. Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Bucks leading by 3. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. KD looking around. Jordan dishes to KD. Here's the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 3. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, they've got Chris Middleton. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Middleton on the wing. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. No good on the triple. Nets trail by 5. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
From past the arc, Forbes can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
KD against Middleton. And it's sent back by KD. Irving from long range. A rebound by the Bucks. Middleton on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Forbes can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The drive by Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Middleton outside. And he banks in the layup.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Here's Connaughton. Offensive rebound. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
The pass to Claxton. The kick out to Brown. Griffin passes to Claxton. Back to Griffin. And he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Outside Teague. Back to Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Griffin with some nice D.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Irving kicks to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
You've got to plug up these lanes to the basket, especially when Griffin is slashing with force.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Moron. And the three off target. And here are the Nets. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Griffin. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Griffin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Milwaukee the rebound. Teague the pass to Tucker. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Tucker's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that against Tucker, fellas. He's too big, too strong at times.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie John. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here is Holiday. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Holiday against Harden. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Now Harden. He kicks to Durant. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday, no one around him. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing. But they don't want to chance that again.
Durant dishes to Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 6.
Aggressive in deep. Once Harden gets to a spot he likes, he goes right to work.
Giannis outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Antetokounmpo against Harden. Good, nice job down low. He's got 8.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Giannis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Harden finds Harris. Here's Claxton. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. DiVincenzo. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Here's Harden. Passes to Claxton. Down low. There's the pass to Brown. Here's Claxton, covered by Giannis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Jeff Green is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a wide open look for Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. They kick it out to Green. And good that time. Green's got his second basket of the night. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Portis, the pass to Holiday. He feeds it to Tucker. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harris has got his first points of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Holiday goes in. Green with the block. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Nets with the new shot clock.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. It's stolen by Brown. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nets lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Bucks trail by 5. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. We've got Teague. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Nwora in at the 3. Stolen by Harden. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Unhindered, going all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do. Setting up his guys nicely.
Nets leading by 3. Harden with it. Harden draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Green. Here's Griffin, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Bucks trail by 3. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. That shot off. Nice D from Durant.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And the jam by Harden.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
Outside Holiday. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Brooklyn?
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Lopez. Lays it up off the glass.
Big scores like that one are what you can count on from Lopez.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. To the middle. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Irving dishes to Harris. Here's Harden. Holiday with the defensive effort. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Dishes to Lopez. To tie it up. It's good. This game is all even. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
Harden has a wide open look. Another miss by Harden. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Holiday against Harden. Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving passes to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Over Middleton. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Outside Holiday. Kicks to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Durant against Howard. Here's Giannis. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Harden outside. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn. Let's take a look at our starters from Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Irving in at the 2. Now here's Lillard. From deep three-point range, Jordan with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now Jordan, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Just 2 to shoot. Harden, and Harden with the stop.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. The long distance 3 is buried. And both these teams rely on low post offense, Doris, in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lillard attacking to the paint. Covington kicks to Lillard. No one near him. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Lillard from outside. Lillard again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lillard against Harden. The pass to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. From deep. They get it again.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Back to McCollum. The 3. Nurkic, the pass to McCollum. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Harden right side. KD looking around. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Now here's Covington. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Launches a 3. And Nurkic the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
KD against Covington. KD dishes to Irving. Wants to get it to KD and does. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And McCollum launches it from deep. Durant with the steal. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. No good from outside. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. And a deep 3 from Lillard. McCollum finds Lillard. And here's Covington, guarded by Harris. Lillard misses.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
The deep 3 from Durant. Jordan the pass to KD. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Harden. There's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's McCollum for 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Trying to get something going. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Lillard from outside. The rebound by KD. Outside Irving. A putback and staying with the play, Harris.
Well, Joe Harris known as a shooter, but make no mistake, this guy will mix it up on the glass. Great offensive rebound right there.
At the And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg,
I don't fear nobody.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Green is out there with Brown. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Little, he's checked in for Portland. Lynette shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. On the wing, Harden. Three-pointer. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Jones the pass to Simons. Over Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeff Green picks one up. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Here's Simons. Jones the pass to Carmelo. Back to Jones. He feeds it to Cantor. Kicks it out to Jones. Griffin with the steal. Tipped away. Here's Simons. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Griffin with the ball. He feeds it to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Cantor, the pass to Simons. Back to Cantor. Trailblazers moving the ball around. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Harden left side. Griffin can't get it to go in. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Cantor. Kicks to Little. Now here's Jones. Pass to Cantor. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, there's simply no denying the strength of Enes Kanter. Even when you get physical with him, this guy is capable of playing through it.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for James Harden. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony. Norman Powell comes in for Jones. McCollum's checked in for Little. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. This is his first free throw of the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Jordan, he's checked in for Green. We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Here is Lillard from downtown. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep 3.
Durant, the pass to Jordan. Durant with it. Now, oh, that was something else.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Lillard against Brown. Here's Powell. Here's Cantor.
One of the best attributes.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Johnson, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Well, Enes Kanter continues to prove his worth, guys. An outstanding player on the offensive end.
Durant against Powell. Shoots it, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Tips it up, and Cantor able to finish. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Johnson in the corner. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. Outside for Durant. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Nurkic checked in for Cantor. Trailblazers leading by 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Lillard for the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Pass to KD. Fires for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and no doubt that C.J. McCollum's a great player all the time. But Shaq, he had... And...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nets trail by 3. On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And for Portland, they're shooting 41% for the game. From deep, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low, here's Durant. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Outside Anthony. And the pass to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. KD with it. 7 points in the game. The kick out to Irving. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And You can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan, and it's Green in for Kevin Durant.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Harden against Powell. Harden kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Back to Harden. For the lead. And it's Portland with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Anthony finds Powell over Irving. Powell, that's good. Powell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Irving dishes to Griffin. Back to Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Lillard with no one around. Misses the 3.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night. Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Lillard. James Harden picking up that last basket. From deep three-point range, and it's Lillard missing.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Irving kicks to Green. He dishes it to Harris. Feeds to Griffin. Nurkic with the block, and he recovers it. They now take the lead. Griffin's got his second basket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And here's McCollum for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Jones comes in for Norman Powell. Little, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Will it go? Kanter's shot is off. Nets leading by 4. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Here's Simons. And 1:01 left in the third. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Jeff Green picks one up.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brown comes in for Irving. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. Now here's Johnson. It's Brown on the wing. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Brown. Griffin down low. He's against Kanter.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Simons surveying the D. Lobs it up for Kanter, and he lays in the alley-oop.
And this is why Kanter is a fantastic pick-and-roll option. He's big as a screener and a superb roller.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets out in front. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Green, and it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
Here's Simons. The dish to Cantor. Pass to Simons. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. 3-point lead. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. A 3 ball. And no good that time. And it's Portland the other way. And a wide open look for McCollum. Portland again missing. Brooklyn leading by 3. Green kicks to Durant. From deep. Durant with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Simons. And that one is hammered home.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Jordan the pass to Brown. He kicks to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Woo. And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him, and the layup is good. And the Nets lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Here's McCollum. That one goes in.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
So for the Nets, Joe Harris comes in for Green, and it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Powell, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Lillard outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Here's Harden. Yes, and the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
And this is what great...
The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Here's Harden. Makes it off the glass.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Now here's Lillard. Passes it to Little. Kicks it out to Lillard. Takes the three. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Nets trail by 3. .102 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard against Harden. Lets it go with the three. It's in! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Puts up a three. Lillard again missing.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Irving kicks to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The drive.
Oh! Wow. And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Here is Lillard. To end the run. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 roaming the paint. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame, and it's Lillard missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. Now on the scoring column with that bucket, 1 for 2 this game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Middleton outside. Passes it to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
Now, here's Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Lopez. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic, big and blocking.
Block at 6. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Covington with the ball. And it's Lillard missing.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Lopez passes to Giannis. Missed inside.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Portland again missing.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And Giannis throws it down.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Powell. And it's McCollum off the drive. Pass to Covington. Powell, no one around him. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes in. Here's Lillard. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The pass to Covington. Lillard against Holiday. Shot to stop the run, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Holiday dishes to Lopez. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Tries yet again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, great ball movement there.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Jones checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Javi Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Trailblazers trail by 11. McCollum outside. There's the dish to Kanter. Now here's McCollum. D right on him. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Wasted no time on that one.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo finds Portis, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Kanter wide open. He shoots. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, the mechanics didn't look too bad there. Kanter with the quick release and excellent follow-through.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Bucks, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Forbes in at the 1. Bucks leading by 9. Middleton on the wing. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Poked away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Forbes. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Forbes has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bucks. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. In the second quarter, held scoreless.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Trail Blazers, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Derek Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons.
And we know it. We've seen it. Lillard's range extends well beyond the three-point line. Hard to keep a hand in his face from that far out.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 11. The kick out to Lopez, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Norman Powell. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for T. That's a 2 from Lillard. The quick look, no good that time.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. If you know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Here's Lopez after the basket by Yusuf Nurkic. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Covington. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Lillard against Holiday. He gets it in there.
That's a strength of Lillard's game right there. Gorgeous arc, too, on that jump shot. Up in the air a little bit more.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Holiday against Lillard. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lillard. Stolen by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Connaughton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right...
And so it's Milwaukee looking at a 13-point lead heading into...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 7. That's all for now.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Well, he can shoot the 3, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Middleton right side. To the inside. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Middleton. Lopez has got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
DiVincenzo. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now there's another way Lillard can beat you off the ball. Great timing on the catch and shoot.
Here's Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Back to Lillard. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Covington. Good D by Giannis.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Middleton on the wing. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Inside. Here's Covington. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Holiday against Lillard. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Passes to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for Brook Lopez.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Outside Teague. Pass to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Teague, the pass to Nwora. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trail by 13. Now the pass to Simons. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A nice shot by Tucker.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Simons, the pass to Giles. To the inside. Pass to Nwora. It's stolen. There's 31 seconds left in the third. And the layup's good off the glass. Simons has got his first bucket in this one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Teague deciding where to go with it. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Simons. Out to Anthony for 3. No good there. And so it's Milwaukee finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the point guard position. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 15. Down low. Passes it to Connaughton. Back to Portis. Eight feet away, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Bucks also with the sub. Holiday's checked in. Lillard outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists here tonight. And it's Jones with the ball for Portland. It's a 14-point game, and so they choose to intentionally foul. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Jones. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Pop. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Giannis against Covington. Giannis passes to Lopez. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Lillard with it. Dishes it to McCollum. Back to Lillard. The shot off that time, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. Middleton dishes to...
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
And a deep three from Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
To the paint. Knocked loose. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. He gets that one. And the Bucks lead by 18.
Over time, the game has changed, and there's some new wrinkles to Lopez's game, and that introduction of space is helping out this offense.
Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Holiday up top, covered by Lillard. Giannis left side. He can't get that one. Good D by Covington. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. The three from McCollum. Good on the three-point shot.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Giannis inside. Defended by Covington. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists now tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Portland no good that time either. And it's the Bucks ball. The lead is 15. Giannis dishes to Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was sweet.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight. The short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
So the Nets starting five. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant in at the 4 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Durant with a wide open look. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Back to Giannis. From the arc. And it's Chris Middleton with the 3. Middleton's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for Milwaukee. Middleton's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. KD looking around. Over onto Tacumbo. Kicks it out to Harden. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Left side, KD. And it's blocked. To the inside. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Here's Giannis. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. And onto Tacumbo, slams it in.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now, here is Harden. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Aggressive in deep. Once Harden gets to a spot he likes, he goes right to work.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Holiday looking for an opening. But they get it back. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Durant with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Harden kicks to KD. Shot clock at 6. 8 feet away. And the shot is long. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. And the shot goes in. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
Holiday against Harden. Over Holiday. Out to Harris. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Giannis.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
Harden against Holiday. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Connaughton passes to Tucker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Now, here is Irving. Griffin kicks to Irving. Back to Griffin. Fires the three. The rebound by the Bucks. 24 seconds left in the first. Portis with it. Now Green defending. They get it back. And staying with the play, Middleton.
Oh, I tell you what, Middleton getting his hands dirty inside on the glass. We know he can shoot it from outside, but inside points are bonus.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Nora. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Brown. Then there's Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here's Connaughton. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here is Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got his first points of the night.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Here's Portis. Tucker finds Portis. Here's Forbes. Drills the three-pointer. Forbes has got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
Well, this is the strength and forte of Forbes' game. He's a lethal sniper from deep.
Brown the pass to Griffin. And stolen by Portis. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. That one misses. Some solid defense from Brown. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here's Connaughton. And here is DiVincenzo. Here's Portis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Harris. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Irving. Passes to Claxton. Another shot. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Nora. And there's the pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Back to Portis. Shoots over Griffin. No good off the back of the rim. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Griffin's got his first basket.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Teague against Irving. Teague the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Irving. Hands the 12-footer. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Teague the pass to Nora. Now Portis. Defended by Griffin. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Portis kicks to Teague. They get the rebound. The feed to Tucker. Floats one up. That one doesn't drop. The Nets go the other way with it. In the corner, Irving with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Milwaukee leading by 10. Inside. Here's Portis. Nice D from Griffin.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it's Green with the jam.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Now here's Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And again, the Bucks miss. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. The second chance effort. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Hey, there was no shaking free.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. Milwaukee came out looking very confident. Tenacious on both ends of the floor. And that's a...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by the Nets. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here is Harden, following the bucket by the Bucks. Drills it from outside. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, a good percentage of Harden's points come from beyond the arc. He works extremely hard to find the space he needs on the perimeter.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Giannis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 8.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
KD on the wing. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Now here is Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Harden surveying the D. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden's, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Pass to DiVincenzo. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. The three-pointer no good. Nets trail by 7. In the corner, it's Harris. Down low, taken away by Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Harden outside. Feeds it to KD. Here's Jordan. Antetokounmpo against KD. And yes, it's good.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Outside Holiday. 1:15 left to play in the third. Back to Giannis. Now Harden. 9 points in the game so far. It's Durant on the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead early. To the middle. Kicks it down to Middleton. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Irving passes to Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Back to Holiday. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Giannis left side. Knocks it loose. Got it off in time. No good on that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Milwaukee leading by 5. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Green on out there with Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 5. Holiday attacking. Basket counts. Holiday's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Harden with it. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Clock at 6. Right side Durant. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Passes it to Forbes. Here's Connaughton. Here is Forbes. Portis in the post, guarded by Harden. From about 16, it's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 5. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Nets. Outside Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. In transition, here come the Nets. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the hoop.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, the Bucks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. T kicks to Antetokounmpo. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Now here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Harden has is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Teague deciding where to go with it. Giannis right side. Got a piece of it. Clock is at 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez.
Big scores like that one are what you can count on from Lopez.
Nets trail by 3. And here's Harden. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter to tie it up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lopez right side. Pulls it up over Green, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Milwaukee.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Now here's Middleton. Hands it from downtown. And the Bucks lead by 8.
The long-range marksmanship of Middleton cannot be dismissed or forgotten. I mean, even when he's pulling from way outside, he's very capable of making those shots.
It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Now here is Holiday. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Offline with his 3. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain. I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Harden way outside. Harden missing again. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Over Durant. Missed. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.